It's Brian Preston, the money guy.
This next question, Brian, is from Nathan. If my wife does not have a match, does she have to wait till FOO step number 5, financial order of operation step 5 is Roth and HSA, or can she put a certain small amount in her 403B as though she were getting a match? She also has the 6.5% student loans while I have the credit cards. So I'm gonna restate this case study. Sounds like there's 6.5% student loan debt. I don't know their age. Sounds like there might be credit card debt as well. And he's wondering, my wife doesn't get a match, employer match in step 2. Should she do any of her 403B? Should she go to Roth IRA? What advice or what counsel would you give Nathan as he's working through the financial order?
I mean, Nathan, be careful that you're not doing FOO-ish.
Yep.
I mean, because that's the thing I worry about is because there's several things in your question. And look, I don't know for sure, but when you say that, hey, my wife's plan doesn't have a match, so that gets you past the employer match. Because it's a Roth opportunity, should I do that? But then in the very next sentence, you say, but she's got student loan debt at greater than 6%,
yeah.
And then you're in credit card debt. The Roth and HSA, look, you notice when you go to moneyguy.com/resources, it doesn't say Roth IRA. It doesn't say, it says Roth, because it could be a Roth IRA, it could be a Roth 401k. This is what to do with your next dollar or your household's next dollar. So I would look at this, deductibles covered. It sounds like you got enough money to cover the deductibles. Employer match. Is there any free money from your employer? If the answer is no, let's
move to the next step. Yep.
Step 3 is high interest debt. Wait a minute. Do we get to keep going if we have credit card debt, if we have student loan debt that's over 6%? You need to make sure that you've actually completed step 3 before we even move to step 4. Because if you've got credit card debt that's in, 15, 16, 17% a year, and then you got student loan debt that's 6.5 to 6 3/4, that's higher debt. Before then we get to emergency reserves to make sure that if you lose your job, something bad happens. Then step 5 is Roth and health savings accounts. Those are the tax-free growth accounts. It doesn't matter if it's an IRA versus a 403B versus a 401k. That's how we structured the financial order of operations.
You guys know this free deliverable is out on the website, moneyguy.com/resource. But if you are worried that you're doing FOO-ish or you want to know a little bit more about each one of them, go check out the course. We actually have a fully curated, in-depth course where we walk through all 9 steps of the financial order of operations so that you know exactly what to do with your next dollar. So Nathan, I would encourage you, if you've not checked it out, go to learn.moneyguy.com, and maybe working through the course would be something to help you make sure that you're staying on the path and not deviating and kind of becoming FOO-ish.